In this video, I'm going to cover how to master coordination. We're going to do a really fun piano exercise. Even if you are a complete beginner, this will be really good in terms of being able to get your foot in the door with regards to learning piano, but also playing both hands together. And if you watch until the end of this video, I'm going to give you another really cool exercise or another really cool surprise that you can use to further your playing. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a simple exercise to help build coordination. And the reason why that's important is because in most cases you will be playing obviously both hands with the piano, but there will be times where the left hand and right hand will be doing two different things at once. And you kind of have to get to a point where you can get used to that kind of effect, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the right hand. I'm going to give you a melody for the right hand, and we're going to do a really cool chord progression with the left hand. If you are a complete beginner, it's important to know two things. Number one, C is the white key to the left of the two black keys. And then we have D, E, F, G, A, and B. So C, D, E, F, G. And then after G, it's A. And then B, and then the next C. And then the cycle starts over. So the piano is really just the same 7 keys that repeat themselves over again. The other thing you need to know is that in piano, the fingers have numbers. The thumb is number 1, and then it goes 2, 3, 4, 5. And same with the left hand, the thumb is number 1, and it goes 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will be using pretty much all of the white keys for this exercise, which I think would be pretty good for you, even as a complete beginner. Even if you know a little bit about the piano, or if you're kind of an intermediate level or late beginner, this can work as well for you. So the right hand melody is going to be as follows. What we're going to do is we're going to start with we're going to be in what's called the A position. What does that mean? The thumb is going to be where A is. The 2 fingers are going to be where B is. The 3rd finger is going to be where C is. The 4th finger will be where D is, and the pinky will be where E is. So we'll be in this position. So the right hand is not going to move out of position. It's going to stay here. So the melody we're going to learn today is as follows. We're going to have the pinky start at the top with E. Then we're going to take our 3rd finger and play C. Then we're going to take our 4th finger, our ring finger, and play D. Then next we're going to take our 2 finger to play B. Right? So it goes E, C, D, B, or 4 and 2. So, sorry. There's only 3 more notes that the right hand has to play. We're going to take our 3rd finger to play C. Our thumb is going to go to A. And then we're going to end the melody with our 2 finger on B. I know you're probably wondering, that sounds like a weird melody. I'm not even sure where this melody is going. I guarantee you when we add the left hand, it's going to sound a lot cooler. So just trust me on this one. So E, C, D, B, C, A. It's like a pattern. And then we end on B with our 2 finger. So if you need to take some time to practice this before we move on to the left hand, feel free to do so. This is the reason why we space out these tutorials over a week, because it'll give you time to really digest what these videos cover. So before I get into the left hand, I do want to bring to your attention, I do have a free piano in 3 steps video. If you are a complete beginner, This will help you get in the door in terms of naming the keys, practicing with the keys, and also playing up to both hands together with easy chord patterns. So if you want that Piano in 3 Steps video, it's free. The link is in the description box. You can go ahead and sign up for that free video before you leave this tutorial. So now with regards to the left hand is going to play what are called chords. So the chords that we're going to play are going to be like this. So a chord is basically a group of notes. It could be 3 or more notes that would be played at the same time. This is what the left hand is going to play. So it has a nice, rich R&B type of sound to it. So what we're going to do is the first chord that we're going to play is, and this is for the left hand. So, but by the way, this is middle C right here. Middle C is the C that is closest to the center of your piano, right? The right hand was playing where the next C is. So this is middle C and the right hand was up here, where this C is. The left hand is going to play closer to where middle C is. As a matter of fact, middle C is going to be one of the notes that the left hand is going to play in this chord pattern that I'm about to show you. So the left hand is going to start with the pinky on this F over here, the first F that is below middle C. Your third or fourth finger, whichever is most comfortable for you, is going to play the A. So we're just starting with F, we're skipping a key, and we're going to skip another key. We're going to use our 2 finger to play that middle C, and we're going to skip another key, and we're going to use our thumb to play E. So we're going to play F, A, C, E, all at the same time. So it's going to be a little bit of a stretch, but that's good. It's a nice kind of cool sound to it. That's the first chord. And all we're going to do is whatever note that you are on with the fingers that you're using, you're going to slide them all down by 1 key. So what that does is it lands your 5th finger now on E, and each of these notes will remain 1 skip apart. So skip, 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 the same exact pattern. So the left hand, the pink's going to go to E, the 3rd finger or 4th finger is going to go to G, the 2 fingers are going to go to B, and then the thumb is going to go to D. And we have this chord. The next chord that we're going to play, we're going to once again slide each finger down by 1 key. That's going to land our pinky on D, our 3rd/4th finger on F, our 2 fingers are going to go to A, and our thumb is going to go to C. And then finally, we're going to go to we're going to slide over one more time, and we're going to have our pinky on C, our 3rd or 4th finger on E, our 2 fingers are going to go to G, and our thumb is going to go to B. So we started with F, A, C, E. We're going to use the same exact fingers for each of the chords. So whatever finger you choose, just use the same exact fingers. Slide down a key for each of the fingers. We now have E, G, B, D. Next up, slide down. We're going to have D, F, A, C. And then we're sliding down one more time, and we finally have C, E, G, B. So again, if you need to practice this left hand before we do both hands together, I would advise you do that. If it's pretty easy and straightforward, or if you've gotten to a point where you've learned the left hand where you're able to play through comfortably, then you can always come back to this video. And now we're going to put both hands together. And this is where it counts because the right hand is going to have a slightly different rhythm pattern than the left hand. So here's how we're going to play this. The left hand is going to come in on that first chord, the F, A, C, E, at the same time that the right hand is going to play E. Now here's what's going to happen. The left hand is going to continue to hold that note while the right hand moves on to C by itself. So, and then next, what we're going to do is the left hand's going to slide to the next chord while the right hand's going to play D with the fourth finger at the same time. And then the left hand's going to hold that chord while the right hand's going to move on to B by itself. So what we have here is for every one chord that the left hand's going to play, the right hand's going to play two notes from the melody. And then as the right hand's getting ready to go to C, the left hand's going to slide down to the D, F, A, C chord, and then the right hand's going to come in at C at the same time. And then again, the left hand's going to hold that chord while the right hand's going to go to A with the thumb by itself. And then we're going to end that melody with the left hand going down to the C, E, G, B chord while the right hand goes to B. And we're going to end that exercise there. Kind of has a nice R&B type of feel to it. So here's how the whole exercise will sound once you put it together. And again, go slowly if you need to. Again. And if you want to speed up, after a while, once you get comfortable with it, then you can always do that. So that will also help you with coordinating with songs that do require a faster speed. So if you got into this part of the video, I did say I was going to mention a really cool surprise. I have another video that will allow you to move around the piano effortlessly as opposed to staying in one spot. I do have a video. I will have that link at the top right corner of this particular video. And if this was helpful, make sure that you not only subscribe, but also turn on the notification bell. Because just because you subscribe does not mean that you're going to get notified whenever I post a video each week. The notification bell will notify you with an alert whenever I do release a new video, which will be once a week. Pretty much tentatively. And so if you also like this video, make sure that you obviously share it. If you like the video, it'll help me get more views. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments section. I'll be more than happy to help you with whatever questions you have. So thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial. Take care.